Regulated utility and BTD are much different in business model. We have one core idea that together with the strength of both, we become a better organization as Otter Tail Corporation. Well, I think for one thing, it adds some clarity. We understand the strategy. I think so it's very much more explainable inside BTD with the idea that we're all after still one thing.
Throughout BTD's history, we've continued to add capabilities to our services. As many know, BTD was started as a tool and die shop. Stamping was added, and we've progressed since then. Paint, this has been a natural next step for us for our capabilities, and it's one that our customers have asked us to provide. It's an advantage for BTD now instead of a disadvantage it was before. And it helps a lot with our lead time. We can keep the part within our own four walls versus having to send it out and receive it back in.
It makes it more of a one-stop place for them, make their part from beginning to end, so we can start the product and we can finish it and hand it off to our customers.
BTD has always excited me, just the opportunity that's here. You know, as a growing company, that gives all of us employees chances to make a difference for our customers, for BTD.
It really comes down to the idea that they've left us grow and challenged us to grow. It's not just in size and scale and the number of customers, but in the careers and stuff that they've allowed people to build here.
They're always looking for new and better things to improve BTD, and Otter Tail is going to create more job opportunities.
It's been something new for us, and it's been fun to learn paint, qualifications for paint, going through all the different testing.
You know, this is a huge step for them to invest and take, and you just feel that you're part of something and help it grow and get better.
Seeing from construction to actually putting our parts on the line to painting them here and seeing them come out great, it's been a rewarding experience.
I like being part of something that's growing and developing. Everybody can have their input, and if that idea works better than the next, great. You got to build that teamwork and work together.
Adequate infrastructure is definitely the key to efficient and effective development of North Dakota's natural resources. This project is a prime example of it.
The project marks a significant investment to improve the electric system reliability for our customers and increase the capacity of this region's transmission grid.
Our economy, our society is so dependent on electricity. It's not just the backbone, it's the blood supply and it's the nervous system.
The customer demand is built by economic growth, and the economic growth is built by investors, risk takers.
I view Otter Tail as being very visionary. We're very instrumental in propelling that vision. People hear us. People hear our good ideas, and it's very exciting to be part of that voice and part of that message and part of that result.
From Ellendale, North Dakota to Big Stone, South Dakota, from Big Stone, South Dakota to Brookings, South Dakota, and from Brookings to the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, we will have invested in every piece of 345,000 volt line along that route.
Every time I drive down the interstate and I see the transmission line and I think of the additional investment that we're making, really cool when we can have an opportunity of being part from the ground up.
Think about all that goes into building a transmission line. It takes a lot of permitting, it takes a lot of coordinated effort. Just the structures themselves, they're large, 130 to 160, 70 feet tall at times. The foundations are 6 feet in diameter by 30 feet deep generally. So there's a lot of effort that takes place, and as we look at these projects, we really see them as a way for us to grow our utility, to add value to our shareholders, our customers, and our employees as well.
Otter Tail is situated in just a prime geographic area that's rich especially in renewable wind resources.
The transmission facilities only continue to enhance the ability to transport wind and any other type of generation that may in fact come into play as we move forward.
As a shareholder in Otter Tail Power Company, you've invested in these transmission projects. They do provide growth opportunities for the company. They provide a very reasonable return on investment. And anytime you have such a large project, and a project that is going to provide value to our shareholders, to the communities that we serve, and also to the region from a public policy perspective, these things don't come along every day. Really exciting to get to be on the cutting edge of transmission development.